Hi guys, welcome to Crypto Be 101, the home of value and good information when it comes to cryptocurrency trading and investment. And we're going to be doing things a little bit different this morning. As you can see, we are now streaming live, and this is no longer pre-recorded like we used to do. So we can all enjoy the show and get the main benefit at a go immediately. All right, this is Crypto Be 101, the home of value and good information when it comes to cryptocurrency trading and investment. And this is the Bitcoin and Breakfast Show where we trade it and we do not gamble it. We're going to be looking at a lot of things today, and like we normally do on this show, we'll first of all take a look at what the news is all talking about. Then we'll take a look at the market cap. We'll take a look at what the what will I call it, the economic calendar is looking at as well, and the event of the day. And also we'll make sure we take a look at the chart analysis to see how everything has been going on the show. So since this is a live show, it will be very a little bit lengthy because we now have time to discuss a lot of things, take a look at things, and you can also comment and even let me know whatever you need me to take a look at, so we can always iron that together on the platform. All right, without wasting our time, let's dive into the show. My name still remains the same. Ahmed Magic Kazim, aka KC the Great, and this is the Bitcoin and Breakfast Show where we trade it and we do not gamble it. All right, let's dive into the show and see what the news is looking like. First of all, let's check the crypt out and see what the news are looking like on the platform. You see now that we have Metaplant latest Bitcoin purchases vaults it into top 5 corporate holders, and we can see BNB hits record high on weekend trading. As we all know, we know that BNB has been doing the most for some time now, even since the inception of this bull run, and we saw it hit the milestone last week at $1,000, and from then the market has been doing great things. So now let's continue with the news. You can see another news. Kai plans to launch stablecoin powered by app within the line. So that's what we have on the headline. Another headline is UAE signs crypto tax report agreement, open industry consultation. So this is what is on the news regarding the crypto. Let's check another news outlet out. Let's take a look at crypto potatoes, and you can see this one is saying Hyperliquid dumps 12% of a sales stash for Ferrari, and you can see Bitcoin joins altcoin bloodbath with a sudden flash crash to 102. Yeah, we had a sudden flash crash, but you can see the market is now trying to hold below 111. But don't worry, we're going to take a look at the chart analysis, because on this show we normally also take a look at the chart analysis for you to know what you need to do with your portfolio, if you need to sell, if you need to buy, and so on and so forth. All right, let's go back to the show. So now to the news, excuse me. And on Crypto Potato, we have another news. Altcoins wipe out. ETH XRP sell-off trigger at 600 million in liquidation. We're going to take a look at the chart as well to see what is going on there. Also, there are another news, but it's old. Let's move to the next one, and this is on CoinDex, and you can see the news are making the waves right now is Bitcoin longs on Phemex jump 20% price drop below 100-day average. And also we have Dogecoin flashes classic 1-2 pattern as bull highs 0.28 to 0.30. And if you know, Dogecoin has been trying to maintain the standard. It hasn't broken the floor. So we're going to take a look at the chart as well to see if we still need to stick to that. All right, let's go on. More news on the radar, and this is XRP slides 3% as Bitcoin pulls back, overshadow record ETF launch. Let's take a look at another headlines. Bitcoin could crash to 107,000 US dollars. XRP MACD bearish ahead of Fed spark. So definitely today we're going to take a look at Bitcoin, XRP, Dogecoin. So you need to make sure you keep an eye on that. Another news on the radar is Asian Money briefing. China's car, Americans currency, why stable coin. Let's go to another news outlet there to see what is going on. But with that, let's share the link to see what is really going on the listen. Where is the link? I'm trying to get a link. Let's share the link so a lot of people can join the live. Yeah, that's the link. Let's share the link for people to join the live. They can join it on Facebook as well. Let's share it so a lot of people can join the live and join us right now. We're going to come back to what we're doing. Let's share the link so a lot of people can join us right now. We have a community, so let's paste it. Join the live now. Yeah, all right. Let's go on. It's trying to load on Facebook. I think we can close this. We're going to post the link later for the live so we don't waste our time. All right, back to the news. You can see XRP price stagnations can't be blamed on lawsuit anymore. We need to check that out too. But let's take more news regarding XRP. We all know XRP2 has been battling with a lot of stuff regarding the outflow of the ETF, the MACD, forming a symmetric triangle for over a week now. We've witnessed that. And if you look at another news, Crypto.com CEO denies cover-up. Critics previously claimed that Crypto.com had covered up a major security incident to prevent reputation damage. You might want to read up on that. Let's take more news, and this one is crypto market prediction: XRP to lose even more at $2. Bitcoin price fading at 115,745. ETH can hit 5,000 in a blink. And if you've been watching my show, I told you that the possibility of bull run is over is there. Do you get what I'm trying to say? The possibility of bull run over is there because we saw the Fed rate everyone was waiting for, but nothing seems to happen. But don't get me wrong, I'm not saying it's over, but the possibility that the bull run has come to an end is there. Because remember, the market has done well regarding BTC from 15K to where it is now. And the altcoins are just the one that needs to catch up, and the meme coins. And if these big banks, the major investors, are not interested in altcoins and meme coins, we might not experience them this season. Remember last season, the reason why the whole thing worked so well was because of the stimulus. Because of the COVID, they printed trillions of dollars, and that was the reason why we saw what happened. A lot of people had free money to buy cryptocurrency, but this bull cycle, nothing like that. It's being moved by ETF inflows. It's being moved by big banks, big investment companies, treasury companies. You understand? So if we cannot get that interest, with altcoin and meme coin to these people, we might not experience what we are waiting for. And I'm telling you, it might be the next billion before we're gonna see something like that. But remind you, this is not financial advice. It's just for educational purpose and entertainment. And make sure you do your own research before you invest on or in any project. All right, let's continue with the news before we move to the next segment. Another headline I can see here. Okay, these are old news. Let's move to the next one. We do not cover old news. We cover the latest news on this show. What is really happening right now is what we cover on this show. And you can see another latest news out here. This is September 22nd, 2025. And what is here is 1.7 billion in liquidation sweep crypto market over the past days as Bitcoin slides sparks border sell off. Another news is MetaMask MUSD stablecoin tops $65 million supply in a week after launch. And you can see another news on the radar. This one is Line and Kai to launch a stablecoin super app for cross-border payment, and that is great if you have something like that. Honestly, if you have a cross-border payment, I think that will help the crypto adoption to grow faster. I am not going to lie. So if that is going to happen, that is a good news right there. That is a good news right there. All right, another news on the radar, and this one is Metaplan buys 632 million in Bitcoin, largest BTC acquisition to date. The news came out yesterday. I'm just reading it because it's a good news. All right, let's take a look at another news outlet right there, and this one is excuse me, I'm trying to close this. All right, let's go. It's been stubborn. All right, you can see right here, this is another news. This one came out 1 hour ago, 2 hours ago, and 3 hours ago. And let's start with Ethereum. Ethereum price dives can boost steps. Ethereum price dives can boost steps in before more damage is done. Ethereum price started a fresh decline below 4,550. ETH is now consolidating and might decline further. You might want to read more about that. And let's check another altcoin token, which is XRP. XRP price dips below $3. Could this trigger a bigger bearish wave? You can now see most of all these coins are now becoming bearish. Why? Because if you've been watching my show, I told you, on this show I keep it real. I tell you the way it is. Although it's not financial advice, it's just for education and entertainment, but also we need to let ourselves know what is the truth. Because let's be frank, the president won what we wanted. It pushed the market higher. ETF happened, they pushed the market higher. Red card is happening now, the market is done. So we just need to follow the way the market need to be structured, not looking for sentiment or FOMO or FUD that is going to push us away or push the market to where we do not think it's going to be. So I'm not saying the bull run is over, but it might, or the possibility of the bull run is over, might be there. I've been saying this for a couple of weeks now, if you've been watching my show, and that is crazy. All right, let's take a look at more news on the radar and see what is going on. And if you've not subscribed to the channel, please you can subscribe right here. It's CryptoBee101, and make sure you destroy the likes button. It's CryptoBee101, the home of value and good information when it comes to cryptocurrency trading and investment. Also, you can follow me on X, you can follow me on Facebook, you can follow me on TikTok, and you can get most of all these nuggets that we have for you on this great platform. All right, let's go to the next news that we have, and this one is Dogecoin. Dogecoin drops over 5%. Is this the start of a bigger crash? Dogecoin started a fresh decline below 0.265 zone against the US dollar Dogecoin is now consolidating and might dip. Another news regarding Dogecoin. This is Dogecoin price has since retraced after it run to 30 cents as sell-off had grown stronger over last week. All right, that's the news I have for you on the radar this morning. We're now going to check out what the market cap is doing, and also we're going to take a look at the economic calendar for you guys to see and understand what is going on. All right, let's dive into that, and we're going to start first with the economy calendar. Today is Monday, the 22nd of September 2025, and right now you can see we do not have any important news right there. The FOMC, maybe Raymond speak, will come up later. The BOA government, Bailey speaks, will come up later in Great Britain, but nothing much is there. But we might have important news throughout the week, as you can see those red stuff on the page. All right, let's move on to the next one, which is the crypto market cap. Let's check what it is like. And if you look at the crypto market cap right now, you'll see cryptocurrency market cap is now sitting at this amount, 3.9 trillion US dollars. So we've dropped a little bit down from what we were last week, and the market is retracing. And if you agree with me now, I remember I told you guys last week that things might just not go the way you think is going to go. You understand? Like I said, things might not go the way you think it used to go, and you have to agree that with me. All right, let's go back to the news. And if you look at it right now, you'll see that the cryptocurrency market cap for BTC alone is now at 2.2 trillion